Oh my god, why already requesting a glasses change in the chat? Let's go with some hearts. Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. This game is Lufia 2. Let me reset the reps counter. Thank you so much for the 155 reps yesterday. Last night, we sat down with Ninja Gaiden 2 and we beat it. On my first attempt, which is even more impressive when you realize that game's got infinite continues. But like also, I don't know, I expected that I wouldn't be able to do it within 5 hours, but we did it, Asim and YY. Anyway, this game is Lufia 2 for the Super SNES system. And we are about to leave off from where we last started. What? We're about to... Yeah, we're back at this dungeon. Oh, look, more ninjas. Didn't get enough of those after last night's stream, huh? These guys are actually pretty awful, because they can instant kill you. They instant killed Guy and Fumi. Uh-oh, we're in some trouble, Nicholas D. Karma can Lufa me. Nicholas D? Can I, though? I don't know. Can you? You know, I've never seen Guy's I'm dead sprite. Which is a testament to his character, I would say. But I didn't know that he's just flat on his back like that when he goes down. Dallas, what's going on? Yeah, we beat not Lufia 2, we beat Ninja Gaiden 2 last night. I started that stream being like, yeah, I'm probably gonna use a bunch of save states here and have to practice a bunch of, specific areas, then come back to it later on an actual NES console. But we sat down and we beat it. Took us about 3 hours. I even showed off a sound test at the end. Got a couple clips out of it. Can I? You mean may I? Yeah, no, I think maybe that was the point, Nicholas D. Armor Deity. What is that supposed to be? Armor deity, perhaps? An armored god? It's spelled armor like the English way of spelling it, with a U-R. With an O-U-R. As in, I know you are, but what am I? That game was tough, as I recall, as a small lad. Yeah, Dallas, there were a lot of areas in that game where, like, I just brute forced my way through and, like, tanked a bunch of hits from a ton of enemies. Wow. Guy almost dead again. But we somehow did it. Can you armor deity me, Donovan? For free? Yes. Let's use this, I think. Maybe an emergency stronger here. And we attack with Lexus. Boom. 317 is a good cure. Dang, Guy getting picked on a little bit. These guys hit pretty hard. Hey, like it says in the chat, if we get any donations today, we'll be doing some squats with 2 20-pound weights. And if you'd like to rename one of my capsule monsters, you can do that with a $10 donation. Right now we have Butt, the Fumi L, Buster, the Cupid, Stufu, the Winged Horse, Mike, the Giant, and Werw, the Wing Lizard. Rip, now I want to listen to that song called Wanted by Tupac and Snoop Dogg? Wanted Dead or Alive? I don't know the song that you're talking about, actually. Sweet, first the Uwu, and now the Armor Deity? Move over, Jan B. Oh my gosh, Donovan M. As promised, Prince Klaus, I have brought the ruby icon. Please speak to the King of Grazi for me. Sounds Italian. Certainly. My father has already said he's ready to have you as a minister in our country. I couldn't tell if that guy was German or French. In the middle of that sentence, it sort of changed. Now that you beat Ninja Gaiden 2, do you have enough confidence for Werewolf? Nicholas D, I always did. But Do I have enough patience? No, you've heard it though. It plays in the intro of Metal Saga. Oh, I see. Yeah, and that game's got a great intro. We'll get to that soon, YY. Wait a minute. What the? Who are you? That ruby icon is a symbol of peace between Dunkirk and Auralio. I can't and won't let you use it for your own greed. Whoever may permit it, we will not. I know I talk about this all the time, Unplant. I just feel like the characters in this game... I know I keep saying they're flat and characterless, but I think what I also want to emphasize... Hey, YY, say hi to Chocolate Kitty for us. I think what I also want to emphasize is that Maxim and Guy are functionally the same character. Like, outside of battle, they're like, I'm an honorable guy, and I won't stand for any shenanigans. And that's how they act, period. Maybe I want to say something about how, like, Guy is often insecure about his strength or masculinity, so he's often challenging people, but Maxim's, like, a little bit like that, too. So, like, honestly, like, if you covered the bottom half of the screen, I wouldn't know who was who or who was saying what. They're also flat because they're 2D. But they have very shiny hair. So that's a plus. Who the blazes are you? Give us your names. Suddenly he's Australian because he says blazes. If you insist. Here stands the invincible and mighty warrior Guy. And here is the warrior of justice, Bork. Oh wait, and here is the warrior of justice, Bork. And here is the genius of the century, Lexus. Lastly, I present the magical wife, Magical Salon. Oh, okay. She's not like a hero or anything. She's a wife and a woman. That's her whole identity. Ah, okay, they're addressing the thing that I just said. Let me just close my Discord so it doesn't chirp again like that. Hey, Guy, that's a really stupid name you thought up for me. Okay, alright, this part's kind of funny. What's wrong with it? I think it's cool. Are you trying to insult me? Erg, get them. Get them all. Yes, sir, we're people. Regular Guy attacked. I think we Octostrike here. Because why the frick not? And then we buff Guy before the Octostrike. Actually, buffing Lexus might be a good move if he's gonna hit all enemies with every attack. Yeah, look at that. That did approximately 100 to all enemies. That's good. That's a solid attack. Gabriel, if I remember correctly, Guy in the first game as Old Man highlights some of the potential insecurities you were talking about. Oh yeah, he does appear in the first game as well. You meet him, like, apparently 100 years after this plot takes place. Octostrike. Got him. That was a whole boss battle that we did in one turn. How did we all fit on that very narrow bridge? Ah, you won't get away with this. He didn't bring the ruby icon? Do I have enough patience? Asks the guy who spent 30 minutes on one jump. Well, Nicholas D, I don't know, like, I don't know what werewolf is like. So I literally don't know. Prince Klaus, please open the door. Did they spell his name differently here, or was it always with an E at the end? I'll take this ruby icon, all right? Well, what are you gonna do with me? That is for your king to decide. That is for your king to decide. Caught him. James, did you really? As king, I cannot forgive your conduct. You must pay for your evil deed. Take him away. Make him clean all the toilets. Your Majesty, let us get on with the signing ceremony. Indeed, for eternal peace between our neighboring lands. Will things be okay from now on, Bork? Well, the rest is up to Dunkirk and Auralio. There's nothing more for us to do here. Yeah, I guess so. Another fade out, Asim. Oh, it's KarmaJolt, says Nick the Frenchie. Hey. Cheers, it's water. The signing ceremony ended peacefully, as you probably saw. This might signal a new start for Dankirk and Auralio. Grimburn says the translation for Lufa 2 is kind of sketchy too. I wonder how much personality was lost to it. Interesting point. Yeah, that's... Okay. I was gonna say, I don't actually see too many translation issues with this game. Like, the writing is fine. Like, the dialogue isn't hard to interpret or anything, or it doesn't sound wonky. But it could be that the translation did cause some of the characters to have less character. Quick guns. I can tell you, it's one part awesome, one part obtuse, and I forgot how many parts are left. But one part bad. All right, Nicholas D, I'll try it. The thing is, I will have to emulate it. It left me with a somewhat uneasy feeling, though. Well, I don't know. Thank you for your input, Bork. Prince Leon, let me give you back the ruby icon. Oh no, I gave it for peace between our countries. I'm sorry, but I can't accept it. Please, it belongs to Auralio. Besides, I just switched it for an imitation. Our secret. Oh, you committed a crime? For me? I don't need it anymore. There's something in this country I want more, but I shouldn't say what. I beg your pardon? Princess Thea, what I really want is... to rock! And Japanese society is high context. Sorry, it mostly shows in the monster names, but it leads me to think that they didn't understand the context of the Japanese. And Japanese society is high context. What do you mean by that, Grimburn? I don't have the context for that. Gaming since the 80s. How are you doing? NTF, you get a raise. I'll see you two in the chat. In my exp, most Japanese monster names are just puns. Unrelated to anything, Jigglypuff in French is called Rondoudou. This piece will probably last a very long time. I think so. For her sake, you better hope so. Oops. Don't want to interrupt! How can I thank you for what you've done? I'll do all I can to keep this peace eternally. I don't know how to thank you. Please come and visit my country someday. You can thank me by opening the door to let me out. Oh, it's this way. Everyone's fully healed and stuff. Rondoudou is right. Asim, I see you with the castle emojis. Now what? Actually, maybe I need to talk to some people. Signing ceremony went without a hitch, except those two lovers just got hitched, am I right? Any idea how far into the game we are? Actually not really, Quick Guns. I would imagine I'm over 2/3 done. What a great job you have done. How did you get so strong? By killing wildlife. For instance, the most common phrase for I don't like X is literally, X is a little ... I think I know what you mean, Grimburn. Michael Mervin taking care of things on my Discord. I saw the rupee icon. I didn't think it was that great. It's not. It's honestly not. It's like, okay, cool, it's a shiny thing. But everyone's making a huge deal out of this thing that's basically like, you know, as a piece of art, it's neat. But as far as a symbol of peace goes, it's not something that's entirely necessary for two countries to be allies with each other, you know what I mean? Hey, let's go find, where do I buy those bronze swords, I think is what I want. Let's warp to... Might have been this. And the reason we need those is to level up our Fumis. Ah, yeah, look at this. Look at my memory. Let's buy... You know what? Let's spend all of our gold. That's almost all of our gold. I missed a digit. Maybe I jumped the gun on that a little too early. That's what the phrase means. That's what the phrase implies. Maybe I jumped the gun on that is what I meant. Because I'm actually not 100% sure. Okay. If my Fumi will even like it midnight. Basically, passive-aggressive is SOP in Japan, I'll put it that way. Standard of practice? I see, okay. Like you err on the side of politeness. What's the phrase I'm looking for? There's that plausible deniability about whether you were being mean or not. Standard operating procedure, thank you, Lahobo Bob. I think I mentioned you in the latest short. Of course, oh, he's slightly taller now. I love that. I'm not hungry, is what he says. Oh, okay. Yeah, Lahobo Bob, I think I might have mentioned you in the latest short, although it might be the one that I scheduled for later today, so I don't know if it's live. So naming a monster butt is fine, but HHHHHH was too much. Yes, Nicholas D, because I don't have that many letters. I can only do HHHHH. You think you get an extra H? Just because you're special? The game will not allow that. You are special, though. Alright, I'm leveling up this guy next because I don't like the naked baby. That's my thinking there. That's my train of thought, my thought process. Alright, and next time we get some money, we'll come back here. What about this? Oh, he liked the deadly sword, huh? I'm not giving him this bikini. I need that for something. What about a pumpkin jewel? Yuck! Ah, well, we had 3 of those, so that's not a huge deal. Magic bikini, tight dress, definitely great HR safe gear. Well, when you work in a certain type of office, you know. It's a beach office. In some countries, HHHHHHH means laughing in text language. I can see that. Full power achieved. Okay. But I do want to use butt one more time in battle. He knows headbutt. I didn't put that together until just now. Nick the Frenchie, no, that's weird. In order to get a capsule monster to master rank, you need to feed it a certain fruit. Any volunteers? I see you in the chat. Alright, let's go back to Aurelio. I don't know what to do next, but we have this boat, you know? So I could potentially, do some exploring. We're fine here. What am I doing? Was I supposed to do something here? Oh, you're here. Thank you so much for the Dankirk and the Ruby icon. We'll keep the water gate open for you. Okay, please go through at your own pace. I heard from Prince Leon about your brilliant work. I don't know how to thank you. We'll open the water gate right away. Well, that's pretty good, thanks. You can just try all your fruit. It won't get rid of the fruit if you guess wrong. Wait, really? Eric S., what's going on? I'm not hungry. Okay, wait. I am gonna safety save here. I'm gonna use a save state. So you're saying, Midnight Brook, that in order to level this guy up who's not hungry, I have to feed him a certain fruit? Oh, but I can try it. without worrying about whether I'm using the incorrect fruit or not, because it just won't even remove it from my inventory. Okay, that is handsome to know. Thank you. So guessing wrong doesn't punish me there. Let's go here. Wait, first let's go to the north. Like, what was up there? Well, well, well. We ran into a bunch of fish. Bah. I see you, Nick the Frenchie. But defends splits or... That did a lot. Kinda. Slap. Whale ahoy. Why are the sea creatures weak to fire? Mother of Pearl. Did you know whales aren't fishes? Yeah, they mammals. Let's fight this boltfish so that it doesn't lock up the game. Remember that? I showed you how that, when that boat specifically, this boltfish enemy up here, when he uses Confuse and he doesn't have enough MP to cast it, the game freezes. And that might just be because this particular enemy doesn't have any sort of logic programmed for, like, what to do next if he tries to do something that he doesn't have the MP for. Also, I don't know if this works, this recovery thing. Dead. I always thought it was like you cooking them. Last I checked, fish didn't do so good in a pan. Yeah, unplant, like, I just... Okay, I guess you could always logically justify why something might be weak to fire. But if anything in this game is not weak to fire, it would be someone who's, like, in the water, you know? I guess it makes even less sense when you consider, like, damn, everything in this game is weak to fire. What's up with that? Okay, so I can finally leave this triangle of land here. I'm very weak to fire, no idea why. Yo, Angel, no joke, I'm actually weak to electricity. Like, I get zapped and shocked way more often than anyone else I know. And it hoits. Although I guess you could make the argument that maybe I'm strong against it. If I always survive. Yeah, it's basically the Bermuda Triangle is right, the same. Dang, that Firestorm ability hits so hard. Costs a lot of IP. Yeah, fire is super effective against me, says Unplant. That and square-shaped dogs. Do you mean like Diamond Dog from Earthbound? Wait, what's the reference there? Where am I here? Farim Kingdom. The Northeast Tower has been emitting a weird light recently. I wonder if that means anything. Also, welcome to Farim Kingdom. Didn't mean to just strike up a... That guy doesn't get a chance to talk to anyone. Like, all day, he's just standing there with nobody to talk to. So the first person he sees, he's like, hey, let's talk about this crazy light coming from the tower. By the way, I'm Steve. The Northeast Tower is involved in choosing the princess's husband. That place is full of monsters. Every freaking city we go to is like, oh, there's a crazy ritual about to happen in our city that's happening this week. Oh, the once-in-a-lifetime ceremony is happening, and you happen to show up right before that. Place is full of monsters. I wonder if they know what they're doing. The monsters? Yeah, they do. That's how they got the job. I saw the golden man who came out of... I saw the golden man who came out of the sky onto the Northeast Tower. It's true, I really saw it. You know, I believe you. 40 bucks. Sounds great. 2 beds? Who's bunking? Who be snuggling? I guess it's Guy and Lexus together in a bed, huh? Poor horses. Nick the Frenchie? Hold 'em. We had an electric fence for a horse. You did not want to touch that at all. Oh yeah, quick guns? That scares me. The whole world must be very prosperous to have this many castles. Midnight Brew? Yeah, or there's just like an abundance of stonemasons and architects. The Northeast Tower is involved in choosing the princess... Oh yeah, no, I talked to that person. There are always monsters in the banana stand, or whatever he said. The princess's suitor is named Eric. He's a rich jerk from a kingdom across the sea. Suitor? Hardly neuter. Princess Jarrett is gonna be married. I can't wait to be a bride too and have a huge wedding cake. Yeah, that's a good thing to look forward to. I have to cook something special for Eric. The rich eat different foods from us. Welcome. Pick out the weapons you want. Ooh, spear! Actually, this thing is awesome. And that's a huge increase. Alright, I think we actually buy the spear, everyone. Over the Gades blade, finally. Let's get this royal whip, too. I know we just spent a ton of our money. Enron hat? Meltdown. I think you mean Merton. Reduce enemy attack power by 1/6. Tough buckler. That's stupid. That's stupid and I hate it. No reference. Just been attacked by a few of them and they were a certain stocky breed. One when I was little and another I got mauled by protecting my partner after it escaped its owner. Oh my god. Unplanned. That's so awful. Look. Dogs are great, but like... God damn, like, you gotta be responsible with them, people. Like, there are so many people who are like, my dog doesn't have to be on a leash. And then he, like, trips me while I'm jogging, you know? Like, come on, dude. Ow. You can fight these ninjas out in the wild? That's annoying. You can increase my attack power by 1/6. Gouda guy? I'm trying to get my attack power increased by 1/6. By doing some squats on stream. No pressure. Just thought I'd make a segue, you know? A transition. Ah. Yes, your dog mustn't be unleashed. Give me 1 second. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I got, like, an urgent message. Let's actually get some money here. Never ridden a Segway. Didn't they start catching fire or something, hence being pulled off the market? I actually don't know about that, Megahar. I know that, was supposed to happen to Tesla. But someone in that company just has way too much influence in our government. I don't know. Yo, look at that crazy cow with an X. Ooh, I'm getting absorbed. Is this an MP absorb? It missed everyone. So it's a nothing absorb in that case. Yo, Megahar, were you streaming last night? Oh yeah, you were playing Suikoden, right? Was that last night? I might have shown up after I was done. We beat Ninja Gaiden 2. Mad head, huh? He doesn't look all that mad. Honestly, this guy looks like he's having a good time. But yeah, I wanna emphasize that yesterday I started streaming Ninja Gaiden 2 thinking like, okay, this will take me multiple streams. I'll get back to this a few times over the course of the week. We just sat down and we beat it. We used probably like 20 to 30 continues, you know, if I had to guess, somewhere around that many. But you get infinite continues, and that still counts as beating it. Fumi. Sahar playing Mario Galaxy a few days ago. Same, quick guns. It's okay Asim, thanks for the sentiment, though. Needless to say, I'm very much a cat person now. Pumpkin! Yeah, put the pumpkins. Guy leveled up. Salon leveled up. I saw him struggling in a Yoshi minigame. Me too! That one looked annoying. Alright, give me another pumpkin jewel. Bah. Fumi's so big. Confuse. I wonder if this enemy has the same thing where if he goes to confuse you and he doesn't have enough MP, it freezes the game. Showed that off yesterday. This is a nice place to have a picnic. Whipped him. Whipped him like a candle. Do people eat monsters in this world? Yes, Nick the Frenchie. In fact, we can. Very occasionally, especially at the beginning of the game, some enemies will drop a charred newt item that I guess you eat, and it gives you a couple HP and a couple MP back. Yeah, like 5 and 10, something like that. I wasn't really looking. So yes. Jack-o'-lantern. Looks like that pumpkin will never grow ripe, says Setumbach Arts. Hey, welcome back. Makes sense. Now pick a Nick. There's too many to pick, Nick the Frenchie. You want me to choose a favorite? I don't play that way. Tiny cat. Oh, he just got up to get back down. To move around and get more comfortable. Good boy. Yeah, Unplant, you want to see him? He's sleeping. Tiny cat? Good job. Good job being not in front of the monitor. Timothy Vehicle is correct. Nick F, you're the only Frenchie for us. Good guy? Like, there might be some more French viewers. In all his glory. Yeah, he pretty glorious. You're welcome, Unplant. Thanks for being a homie. I started working on that Metal Babel MS Paint. Wasn't really happy with how it was turning out, so I might start over. Axe attack. I wonder why he calls it that. That's like a special attack for him, is his axe attack. Like, that was named. Usually when a monster attacks, they just kind of like wiggle around. And it's not like a named attack, you just take damage from him. But this axe attack, I guess, is a special attack? Does that imply that his normal attack, he doesn't use the weapon that he's carrying? He just gives you a little kick? Or a big one, I guess. Are there any other French people here, says Nick the Frenchie? And I did pet the cat. That guy can probably drop an axe of some sort. Rogue Effect. Speaking of axes, how are you? Better not wear a red shirt. Bork has red hair, though. Let's use Ice Attack. And Sleep Stinger. Did it sleep him? Ooh, look at the sheep. That Minotaur, probably weak to sheep. I probably just woke him up, too. He might be resistant to fire if Bork is doing, like, less damage than normal. Nick the Frenchie, you behave. Axe me after my coffee. Rogue Effect, you haven't had your coffee yet? I guess you're on the West Coast, right? So it's still morning for you. Oh, Lexus, I missed the little girl in his lab that loves gasoline smell. Wait, there's a little girl in his lab? Why? Do we need to call somebody? Yeah, it'll say miss if it doesn't work. Okay, that's what I thought, Midnight. Miss. Or madam. Bap. Headbutted him. Wow, Fumi big boy now. Yeah, we leveled him up to level 4, Straw Hat Brian. Okay, there's a tower over here. These enemies can one-shot you, which is annoying. Other than that, though, they do very little damage if they just do a normal attack. Straw Hat Brian. That fireball is not worth doing. Why do I keep doing that against these guys in particular? Yeah, Nick the Frenchie? I'm just noticing that now. Lexus dies a lot, by the way. These graphics are incredible, says Cupid Punch. So are you. Oh my god. I just realized I think I'm gonna get a migraine because my vision is like starting to get the swirlies. Not like it was put into a toilet or something. Engine ear down. Reptane? Yeah, he's trying to listen for engines. It'd be funny to see how many times Lexus has died by the end. Do you get that information? Yo, Gary P2, welcome back. I see you, KarmaJolt. Happy Friday, man. I gotta get back to work now. Hey, wait, Gary P2, before you go, do you want to rename one of my capsule monsters? Hey, everyone put the P2s in the chat. No pressure. Thank you so much for showing up. But yeah, if you want to rename one of these guys, we have Butt, Buster, Stifu, Mike, and Werewolf. You will get that information. Oh, you get stats at the end of the game? Damn, well now I want to beat the game. It's locked. Yeah, no, I figured I should talk to everyone in town before I come out to this tower. But I'm just exploring. Hey, Gary P2, thank you so much. He might have already gone back to work. In which case, maybe I'll just name one P2. Actually, Gary, I think, is a better name for a pet. That's a cute pet name. But that's a SpongeBob reference. Let's name one Updog. I love you so much. Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. Who was named least recently? Probably this guy. Alright, this is Updog, everyone. Hey, cheers. Asim, I named Sella's hot dog when I played Final Fantasy VI a couple years ago. There's a suspicious man in the North Tower to the south. What? I'll block the way until we know who he is. There was also Dog Up. Wait, what's Up Dog? Mega Harv? It's kind of like Snoo. Yeah, no, Rogue Effect. I actually, I learned about like a crazy glitch that you can do in Final Fantasy IV that I am really having trouble getting it to work. But basically, like with a ridiculous setup, that includes Palom and Porom, the two worst characters. What's new? Nothing. What's new with you, Rogue Effect? Hey, Gary P2, appreciate you. So yeah, there's a setup involving the twin command that requires Palam and Porom, where, like, if you use twin... I don't understand how it works yet, so this is what I have heard so far. You use the twin command, then you have one of them die. The other that is still alive will, like, basically mimic what the other one does during the twin command, but if that's interrupted, the character who's alive will still have a weird status flag that's like, do what the last character did. So, like, you use twin, you have one of them die, then you revive him, right? Or maybe you don't need to revive him. But anyway, it's something that basically involves using an item in battle as Tella uses stop on a character who's using an item, and that will interrupt your item command. But if you've moved items in the inventory while you get the item command interrupted, you can have the other twin use an item from that slot, but the game won't know what's in that item slot. And long story short, you can end up using a carrot as an item in battle, and it will deal like 4,000 damage to an enemy. So it's a crazy glitch that speedrunners use that I do not understand yet. But all that is to say, I loaded up my Final Fantasy IV file, and I was like looking around save states to see if I have anything close to that battle against Mylon, the Fiend of the Earth. And I freaking forgot that I named my characters Updog and PP, and I just had to giggle out loud at that. Efraino, what's going on? What's up, Karma? Saw that you beat Ninja Gaiden 2, yeah. Congrats, man. Have you given any thought on the next Ninja Gaiden game? I'm sorry, ninja game you might want to try out. I saw that you posted a comment about, What's the indie game that's a lot like Ninja Gaiden? People have recommended it a couple times to me. Maturest streamer is right, Rogue Effect. Apparently you can also throw the trash can at enemies somehow and do pretty good damage. I heard about that too. Haven't looked that one up, Mega Harv. Maybe I should try him. Ah, here's Tella's name. Yep, FF4. Yeah, Setum. I think I named him Bubble. And by I named him, I mean I let my viewers name him. The Messenger, yes, yes. Okay, I have seen footage of that, and it looks really cool. Messenger? Damn near killed her. I personally fell asleep. Is there any other way to fall asleep? Whoa, 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 whoa. Tee-hee-hee, welcome to the underground spell shop. What's so funny about that? We get this for sure. Firebird? Yeah. Ice Valk? Yeah, no, we get that. Oh, we don't have enough money for it. The spell prices. Yeah, pretty hot, pretty steep, but they good spells. You can feel asleep. Yeah, shoutouts to everyone who joined me on Slackinator's stream, by the way. The guy's been trying to beat Metal Gear on NES without getting hit, without taking any single point of damage. No damage run. It's supposed to be impossible, but it is possible. I have an idea to satisfy the condition. What? I thought it was settled. I come this far and they want me to get the jewel? No way, I'm no warrior. What on earth is Princess Jarrett thinking anyway? I'll satisfy your condition. Hans must have mixed feelings too. Oh, Hans is a soldier of this castle. Hans is bodyguard to the princess. Crazy about her, as they say. But he's a soldier, you see, and... you're not allowed to be crazy. Sounds like hell. Yeah, Rogue Effects, I've seen him... he's gotten through it... getting hit like once or twice only. So he's getting close. Sleep sounds good. Wish that were me. Yo, Unplant? It does. I never see people like you around here. You look like warriors and good ones at that. I guess you have excellent eyes. It's not only my eyes that are excellent, I like this guy. I am also a good swordsman. My name is Hans. I'm Guy. This is Bork, Ceylon, and Lexus. Bork, you're the party that did Gades in. What a stroke of luck to meet you. This guy's having a stroke of luck. Do they really use the word party like that? I really only ever use the word party in terms of... in the context of games or restaurants. That's not stopping Kim Possible, yo, a scene? Shoutouts to Kim Possible. Magic shopkeeper seemed a bit zesty, is right, Reptane. Not only am I an excellent sighted person with a sword, I'm humble too. Rogue effects? I'm so humble that I'll do 10 squats about it. We ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 8. Thanks to Gary P2. Man, squats are so much easier after you've had like a big lunch. Once again, hard to say without the original Japanese. Could be either gay coding, underground meaning black market, or both for weird shopkeep. Hard to tell without the original Japanese. I see what you're saying. I think he just like heard a really good joke. Sweet dude, thanks for looking into it. Yo, Efreno? I'll look into you. Wait, what? Sorry. Thanks for the 10. Anyone who knows anything at all about swordsmanship would know about you. By the way, do you know anything about the guy who landed on the Northeast Tower? Someone has landed on the Northeast Tower? Yeah, like a helicopter or something. Some stranger. Since he appeared, monsters have begun to appear in hordes. Who isn't, says Rogue Effect. Bork, that might be. Yeah, a guy who flew to a tower? That could be someone we know. This happens all the time. I guess the remaining Sinistrals we haven't met yet? What? Who are the remaining Sinistrals? I hear there are 3 others with the power of Gades. That might have been one of them. What if that's really true, then? Yes, that means this kingdom could be in danger. Alright, I'll check out the Northeast Tower later. I wouldn't move on this so fast. They're a lot stronger than you think. But I was going to the Northeast Tower anyway? To get some groceries? There's something I have to do over there. What do you mean? Eric's attendant asked me to bring the gem back from that tower. And you agreed? If that makes our princess happy, I gotta go, see ya! I wonder if this kingdom is okay. Yeah, it's alright. It's a hard thing to be a princess because you can't marry the one you truly love. Yeah, no, I'm sure it's difficult. I mean, you know what? Okay, that sounds like it sucks. Have you also come to tell me not to go to the tower? No, you mean somebody else talked to you about the tower? Yes, one lady traveler told the king that it was dangerous to get close to the tower. Of course, he didn't take it seriously. Somebody said she also headed to the Northeast Tower. Damien Draves, this game loves balls of light and towers. Yes, definitely loves balls. That happens a lot when I listen to stuff while working, especially if it's Karma. Wait, Grimburn, I missed it. He had one of those moments where you're thinking about something really funny and you start laughing at a bad time. Yeah, I get it. Did someone say balls? Why? You got summoned. Like Shenron. The condition the princess set for her marriage to Eric is such a pain. weird sentence structure there. Princess Jared's condition was to bring back the gem from the top floor of the Northeast Tower. There are monsters and a mysterious light at night. We can't let Eric go to such a place. She was probably hoping that he would go and die. Galaxy On Gaming, what's going on? Hey, I'm doing okay. I just got my blood work done by my gynecologist. Everything all right? Behind this door is Princess Jared's room. Nobody can bring back the gem from that tower. How can I see your thoughts? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just thinking nobody can bring back the gem from that tower. Can I help you? Bye. Is the tower open now, or do we need a key? Galaxy is my wife, by the way. Oh, Chocolate Kitty, okay. I might have known that at one point and then forgotten. $40. Yeah, okay, good. Why, wife, yes. Yeah, Reptane, I was gonna check. Nah, she just used the wrong account by accident. Subscribe with every account. No, that's not an accident. Bah. There's a glitch in the Northeast Tower, just FYI. Midnight, tell me about it. What is the most amount of money you found on the street? Yes? A suitcase with 20 bucks in it. No, probably actually 20 bucks. At a gas station. Speaking of which, Nick the Frenchie sent a KarmaJolt gift membership, and Jacob Foster is mem. Look at that, everyone. Put the croissant in the chat. Hey, appreciate you. Oh, you know what I should do? Yeah, put the Samus helm, like, right on my face there. Hey, Nick the Frenchie! Thank you so much for the... Oops. For the cool KarmaJolt gift membership. I'm about to do this. Not turn it off. We got 6 squats to go. $250 bill. Rick Rose. Welcome. NTF already spending the raise I gave him. I'll let you know when you reach the room that has the glitch. Okay, Midnight. Is it something easy? Finale. Got him. Nicely done, Updog. Alright. What? Nick the Frenchie with another gift membership, and Jessica Thomas became a member. Yo, look, the Samus helmet is gonna be like right here. Nailed it! Hey, Nick the Frenchie, if you want to rename one of my monsters, you've earned it. Thank you so much. Put more croissant. 2 is a correct amount. Okay, we made it to the North Tower. Okay, it's open now. Flaming Skull? Well, I have a spear. I am worried about this dude. Yeah, it's good that I finally don't have to switch Guy's equipment every time we run into an undead enemy. Not a hard glitch. Alright. Whoa, Nicholas D. sent 5 KarmaJolt gift memberships. Holy cow. Hey, Nicholas D, thank you so much. Everyone put a croissant and the D in the chat. Because we just got 5 mems, everyone. Sans the Skelly and Mario Zavcat and Cactus and Sonic VR and Weird Croc have received gift memberships from Nicholas D. Yo, you and Nick the Frenchie get to rename some dudes, some capsule monsters. Gotta show who's boss. Hey, I love you both. I got a shriek. Damn. Is this bombable? Having a tough time seeing because of this helmet. Ah, yeah, it was. Okay. Well, what was the other way? Let's go see this way first. Hey, Nicholas D and Nick the Frenchie, thank you so much. Well, yeah, come up with some names for any of my capsule monsters. So we have Butt, Buster, Updog I'd like to keep for a while, Mike, and Werewolf. The generosity of Nyx. Let's go the other way first, I would say. Both D and TF, yes. Nope. Let's shoot this fire skull with a fire arrow. Well, I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. Thinking. Good. Don't hurt yourself. Gosh dang it. Well, now I need to find out what was the other way. I could go that way, too. You shot fire at a fire skull. I did. And he was like, ow, not because of the fire, but because I shot him with, like, an arrow, you know? I get to rename two, right? Oh, I'm sure! I give one of them to Grimburn and one to Asim. Oh, Asim and Grimburn. Did you hear that? You each get to rename a Capsule monster. Thanks to the generosity of Nicholas D. Hey, appreciate you. I added a note. I think, whoa. That was my mistake for walking into this room with tons of monsters in it. Let's frost him. Asim, I can't name it Crossbones. You only get 5 letters is the problem. And there are no emojis. Asim, the best I can do, though, is bones. You could do X-bone. Cross and bones? Alright, I like that. I'm not gonna name the baby Bones. That sounds weird. That's Cross. And this one's Bones. I bet he does have bones. Or she? I don't know. There we go. Hey, appreciate you. Yo, YY has been a member for 20 months. Saying, is this enough or does my slavery continue? JK, JK, I will continue to annoy you forever. Wait, what? YY, you are not bound by any sort of contract. Or, imprisonment. No, we'll get to Metal Saga soon, if that's what you mean by that. Gotta go chat. Yo, Asim, I appreciate you. That is the strongest, beefiest looking baby I've ever seen. Oh yeah, I don't know if this one's the baby. Can you name one Slay or Escargo? Yeah, let's see what we can do, Nick the Frenchie. Wait, KJ doesn't know about the contract? Everyone signed one. Yeah, but you signed it with your YouTube names, which are not legally binding. That's what I meant by that. Alright, so let's do... Yeah, I can't do Escargo. I could do Escargo. Or Slay is fine. Yes, Queen. Just got told to take the rest of the day off. Once I find some parking, I'll play some Metal Saga 2. Want me to stream it in the Discord when you finish your stream today? Why? That'd be cool if I had time to watch. Like a little. Got in first. Hedora. It's like Hydra, but different. Yo, Nick DeFrenchie with another membership. I gotta get on these squats, everybody. Thank you so much for the generosity. And Gregory Fitness got a membership. That guy's been showing up a lot lately. Eric S. Game is so sick. Hey, welcome in. Also, anyone I missed in the chat, welcome to you too. I'm trying to keep up with the chat, but I'm kinda blind. Let's go, thank you. Yo, Gregory, welcome in. You just got a membership. And YY sent 5. Hold on. So I gotta add a lot here. Hey, YY, thank you so much. Hugo M and VXX End, or Themed is how you pronounce that, maybe. Saturn, 1016317, and MM Vessel got memberships. So I'm adding 30 for that, plus another 6 because Nick DeFrenchie gave another membership. Hey, thank you so much, everybody. Dodged every single gift. Yeah, Gias, it's weird how YouTube picks who gets the memberships. Tommy M. But you do have to enable a certain setting in your YouTube chat before you can receive a gift membership. Like, you actually have to turn that option on. You know what I mean? Let's do some squats, everybody. Let's do a set of 20 right now. Appreciate y'all. Oh yeah, and YY, if you'd like to name a monster, go for it. All right, 40 pounds of weight here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 5 more. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right. Name one M Saga? I will, hell yeah. Appreciate you, YY. Nick DeFrenchie, you want to change it to Tiny K? Wait, Tommy M sent a gift membership. And Red Riot 06 received a gift membership. Is that a My Hero Academia reference? That's awesome. Either way. Hey, Tommy M! Everyone put the... Let me catch my breath. While you put the Y's and the M's in the chat. Hey, thank you so much. So we got 53 left to go. But then I'm adding another 6. Oop, what am I doing? Whew! Hey, thanks everybody. That feels nice. I have started playing a new game fairly recently for some members-only content. So if you're a channel member, and there's a bunch of new ones now, if you're a channel member, you can watch me play a little bit of, what is it called? Embers of Mana. Which is a game I started playing recently. It's a ROM hack of Final Fantasy Adventure on Game Boy, which is a game that I absolutely love. But it just recently came out. Let's do M Saga here. Because YY wants me to play Metal Saga soon, which I will, because I got me a copy of it on eBay. Ever get FF12? Wouldn't mind that being members only. Not yet, YY, but I can get that anytime, right? Like, that's on the Switch. I hate scrolling YouTube. You scroll down, there's a guy with a cardboard box in his head playing Roblox with 900 viewers. Is it Solid Snake? I don't think I have to kill all the enemies here. Yeah, the remake is on Switch. Thank you for reminding me about that. I'll take a look into it. FF Adventure, aka the first Seiken Densetsu game. Yes. Setom? That's a game that I liked well enough that I streamed it twice within a few years. Had a fun time. Bone Gorham. Hardly knew him. Yo, my computer is having a tough time with something right now. Like, I'm getting some lag and some slowdown. Honestly, play FF12 The Zodiac Age. There's no reason to play the original. Is that the one on Switch, or what? Nicholas D. I know we talked about this a long time ago, but I forgot. DK64 added to NSO on 6'4". How fitting. Love that. 6'4". Donkey Kong. That's how tall he is, probably. That's the one? Okay. So yeah, new channel members, welcome. Thank you so much, everybody, for being so generous and donating a bunch of new members. Yeah, at this point, I think I've got like 70-ish members-only videos. So feel free to look through those. They're fun. I actually just went back and watched some of my old Metroid 2 Return of Samus members-only videos. That was a good time. FF Adventure and Legends 3 are my favorite GB. Not FF games. Never got into Legends 1 and 2 much, despite owning it. We streamed through Final Fantasy Legend 2. That was a kind of fun game, but I really feel like you're not gonna enjoy it unless you have a guide that helps you understand what everything is. Because there's so much, like every single weapon or spell or item in that game has some cryptic detail about it, like, oh, this only works if your agility is really high, or like this weapon, the damage is based on your int and how good you are, and whether you're wearing boots or something. Like, what? Like, why is every single item in that game so complicated and they don't tell you in-game? Karma, how do I sleep? I haven't for 2 days. Apparently awful. The Rainborn Knight, that's such a terrible problem. I haven't had it that bad in forever, but I can relate to that. Do you exercise during the day? Jogging helps me sleep. T. Linil, am I getting your name right, by the way? I've been saying it that way forever. Just kind of assuming that you'd correct me if I was wrong. Somewhat. Yeah, Rainbow Knight, I do feel like I get a sleepy amount of tired if I go jogging on a sunny day. Yeah, you are great. Hey, appreciate you. Anyone played Legend of Mana? I have a Freno. I never beat it, but like, I remember I bought it on Switch when it came out for Switch. There's gotta be something in this room, right? I mean, there doesn't have to be. But I should check before I leave and respawn the monsters again, right? Let's bomb all of these and see what happens. just desecrating some dead warrior's bones here, I guess. Alright, nothing. Go swimming. Yeah, Nick the Frenchie, that's another good idea. Legend of Mana and Saga Frontier 2D, aka Square's super pretty painting like PS1 RPGs. Yeah, graphically, the art direction in that, real cool. I was having fun with Legend of Mana, and then I was like, I should stream this, and then I never did. Oh yeah, okay, those guys are resistant to fire, it seems. Yeah, if Bork is only doing 50. Yeah, bombing everywhere like it's a Zelda game. You're trying to find the last heart piece on every in every Zelda game. Let's try Frost. I like turn-based RPGs. What's a good Switch game to grab? Whew, survived. Let me think about that, actually. Have we played any turn-based RPGs on Switch, aside from Final Fantasy Tactics? Which isn't probably necessarily what you're looking for. Get him, Fumi. Alright, that's fine. Oh yeah, Mario RPG. We did that one. FFT is real good, though. Yeah, I didn't love the remake, I gotta say. I feel like they made some weird changes to it that just kind of made the playing experience worse. Despite putting in other quality of life improvements. Okay, so there was no reason to go this way. That's what it seems. Got him. I had fun with Live Alive on Switch, but your mileage may vary. Bravely to Fall. Nick the Frenchie, you heading out? Hey, thanks for showing up. Which remake? Oh, talking about the FFT remake I didn't love. Mario RPG remake was great. Is it better than the original? A little. Just a tiny bit. It is very different, though. So I can see why you might prefer the original. Midnight? I'm guessing whatever this is the room that has the glitch in it. I see what's happening here, I think. It's not this one? Oh, okay. The arrow rotates with a sword. Or by hitting the A button. I see how this works. I got a Samu jewel. It's this one. Okay. Midnight, tell me about it. Okay, so this, I think I see how this puzzle works, but I literally just don't see the arrows. So maybe let's switch glasses here. Nope. The Misto jewel. Do you mind if I copy and paste? Cutting room floor? No, we love TCRF on this channel. I had a lot of fun with Octopath Traveler. Nicholas D, I wanted to like that game. Yo, we got a Samus Jewel? Samurai. Powerful attack against enemy. Occasionally, this will be a critical attack. Okay, so this actually gives him more attack. Let's try that over the Lion Fang. But then give that to Bork. Main thing I can see being a hard improvement would be the bigger number of units you can have in Tactics Remake. Oh, like in your, not necessarily in battle, but in your party. Yeah, no, that was a good improvement. I'll say that. So you don't have to get rid of any of the unique units. Can I do this? No. That one doesn't rotate? First off, do a clean rotation around the room, riding the platforms first, and head back to start without using reset or leaving the room. Hold on, I think I do have to reset the room here. Because I've already changed too much. Okay. Step on the platform without hitting anything. Okay. So do this, and then go back to start with this. Okay, and now that I've gone back to the start... Get Lunar, says G. Willie. Oh, we about to get Lunar over here. Ring Fit Adventure is a Switch RPG, technically. Oh, yeah, I played a lot of that, Mega Harp. Then didn't get back to it. Lunar Eternal Blue, G. Willie. I tried playing one of those, but then the game crashed. But I heard good things about it. Hit the switch on the next solid area so it points down. Step on the upper platform and it won't move. However, if you enter and exit the menu... Wait, hold on. I'm not understanding what you mean. What you're saying is this, maybe? However, if you enter and exit the menu... Wait, what? Midnight! This doesn't seem like it should be possible at all. I am flying, everyone. Okay. Wait. Let's see if we can recreate that. Uh-oh. Hopefully I'm not toast here. No, I can... Okay, so let's exit and re-enter and maybe even reset the room. Okay. So my friend Midnight in the chat, and yeah, this is about to be a short, told me that I can do exactly this. So when you first enter this room, you're gonna step on this platform. It's a puzzle. It takes you around town. And if you just step on these platforms in this particular order, you will kind of go around the room and then end up right back at the beginning. But now what you want to do is step back on this platform to go to this side section here. And you can swing your sword at this arrow to point the arrow down. So when you step on this platform, nothing will happen. But then if you enter and exit the menu, you can just fly. You can walk right off and fly, and like, you're not supposed to solve this puzzle by flying, but you freaking can. I wonder what's happening there. So like, and it still works if I exit and come back. So possibly this black area that is supposed to look like nothing, it might actually be like tile that these platforms can walk around on. Well, maybe not, because I seem to be able to go anywhere here. But I can't re-enter certain platforms from certain directions. Like, I can't go back to this top area from the left, but from the right, it works just fine. You're pretty fly, says Rogue Effect. Oh my gosh. Ooh, short, says Quick Guns. Lamau, says Megaharv. James Honeycutt, welcome. Yeah, short incoming. What's up, YouTube? Not that I'm ever on any other platform. In fact, I wasn't on any platforms at all, because we were flying. Let's fight these ninjas. Oh my god, we did this last night when we beat Ninja Gaiden 2. Actually, you're really the only ninja in that game, huh? Probably sets a flag that allows the platforms to move you, but never unsets it. Yo, Midnight, thank you so much. Great, now let's not solve it the intentional way. I mean, I got all the treasures from the room, right? It's actually movable space the whole time with walls there to prevent movement. Let me process that. No, I won't. Let's do some squats, Grimburn. And I'll pretend to think about it. Alright, let's do 20. Squats, everybody. Alright, we got 40 pounds of weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right, good set. Let me get some more water. I'll be right back. All right. Thanks, everybody. Let's do some math. What did we just do? 25. All right. Leads me to believe that area isn't coded as impassable, but instead is walled off to prevent access with flags controlling certain walls. I see. James the Catboy. Welcome in. We just did a crazy glitch that allowed us to fly. I'm so strong. Because of all those squats. Damn, y'all, thanks for the workout. How did they sneak up on me? And by the way, switching rows in battle doesn't take up a turn. Isn't that crazy? How come we haven't been doing F-099 streams? We did a couple last week, James the Catboy. I think a lot of it is that I feel like I need to make progress in the games that I'm in the middle of so that we can get to more games. Like, okay, here's what I'm thinking lately. I have a ton of games on my to-do list, you know? And I love F-Zero, but I don't feel like I've made any progress toward, like, an end goal if I play that game, which I realize is kind of stupid. Oh, I didn't get a key. That said, every now and then when I'm, like, burnt out on games that do silly voices and a lot of reading and dialogue, I will play F-Zero or Balatro. Let's hit him with the Twister. F-Zero 99 streams are fun, but so are the other streams. Why? Oh, that's nice. That's nice of you to say. I'm back, baby. Yo, Nick DeFrenchie? There was a distinct lack of Frenchness in the chat while you were gone. Nick the Funky French. Oh no, servers have not shut down. In fact, we played it the other day, and we even did like a mini world tour event. Like they did with SMB 35. Yeah, rip SMB 35. Choosing gambling over racing. It's a tough choice to make. Oop, ran right into an... I actually did not see this guy. That's the point of a ninja, I suppose. Let's just do an ice attack, I think. After Metal Saga is finished, I'm gonna be asking for F-Zero 99 a lot. Oh, you like those or something, YY? Yeah, no, it's still a fun game. Also, I don't often I don't play it as often as I used to. I guess for a bunch of reasons, but one of the reasons is there just aren't as many people online on like a random Wednesday, you know? Like you have to wait until Friday night, Saturday afternoon, something like that. Damn, they killed Fumi. Darn. Recalls the importance of pausing. One time I had Chrono Trigger on active, didn't pause during a battle at Prison Break segment, and came back to game over. Oh my gosh, yeah, the one time that there's like... Yeah, no, you can't, a lot of games I can just, like, leave running as I walk away to get, new sunglasses. And some more water. But during that prison sequence... What is this about? Oh. During that prison sequence in Chrono Trigger, if you wait long enough, they just execute you, right? I challenge you, says YY. Midnight, all tracks, also mirror tracks, and tracks from BSF Zero. Midnight? Are there midnight tracks? When Karma beats Metal Saga, can you donate more than me that stream? Yo, YY? Alright, we'll get there. I thought Lucas showed up to save the day. There are certain scenarios where you just die, I think, right? Maybe we can explore that, Straw Hat Brian. Meanwhile, Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter is my don't pull your memory card out core memory game. Alright everybody, tell me a heartbreaking story about a time that you lost some save progress or save data. There was one time I was playing Dragon Quest VIII while my brother was doing, while my brother was watching some NFL football. and I was playing. He was watching on the same TV that I was playing on because we were doing one of those picture-in-picture things, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. And I think I just couldn't see what I was doing, so instead of saving, I think I accidentally deleted my data, or I saved over it with another file, with like an older save file. So I lost like hundreds of hours of grinding in the end game with Dragon Quest VIII. That was probably like 2008 or 2009 I did that. Midnight tracks would be cool, tell the devs. M Saga escaped right before we won the battle. Enemies are hitting hard around here. I keep having to heal. One time, my oldest brother picked up my deceased brother's PS2 with all his progress and threw it into a pool. What? Why? That sounds like actually insane. Lost my initial FFX2 and Legaia 2 near the end saves from the BOF DQ fiasco. Oh, so you pulled out your memory card while it was, saving or something? Pizza and watching Karma in a Friday evening. Good times. Yo, DIE? Pizza sounds like a good idea. I got a stun gun? Alright. Does that hit all enemies? Let's find out. That's messed up, is right, Midnight. Ground all my characters up to level 99 on Gauntlet Dark Legacy for GameCube Entertainment System. Then while it was saving, I prematurely hit the reset button. Memory card wiped. Ouch. Yeah, I was so close to doing something like that when we were playing Dragon Warrior Monsters a couple months ago. Because I think I, like, reset as the game was saving, and I was like, wait a second. Or that might have been Dragon Warrior 2, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, stun gun does not target all, but let's see what it does. James the Catboy, I see what you're saying. Oh shoot, Bork died. Did you know Diablo 1 on PS1 needed a whole 15 blocks on the memory card? I did not know that. That's a lot. That's a tough attack there. Oh, they attack multiple times. That's why I'm getting whooped by these guys. That's like all the slots on a original PS1 memory card, huh? Didn't kill. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think I might be toast here. We actually got party wiped, everyone. What happens in that case? It loads you back to the save screen. Oh my god, and it's been forever since we saved. I should have been paying attention, I'm so sorry. We haven't saved since the start of this tower. Oh no, wait, no, we're not that far back, actually. Okay. My bad. You can wipe my party. Oh my god, you the guy. Yeah, thank god you use save states. Yeah, no, this game does not require it, but like, I just 1000% wasn't paying attention to what I was doing for a while. Don't scare us like that. Boo, gotcha. Yeah, speaking of losing progress, those ninjas are often ancient cave enders. I can see why, Sidub. Word, they've ended my fair share of cave runs. We samurai them, I think. Firestorm is fine. Probably have Salon heal in battle, huh? Dang, yeah, that hit Bork so hard. Okay, they're done. When you die just before the next save spot on a Super SNES game and have to go back and play levels over again to get the game back to that point. Yeah, no, exactly. Very fast, attacks twice if they use basic attack. Can AoE with knife thrower and have an instant kill? I haven't seen these particular ninjas use an instant kill, I don't think. Okay, so I was in the middle of doing this anyway, right? Okay, so those platforms, for some reason, are very different from the ones upstairs. But those are connected platforms, so... Whoa, safety save. Surprise attack! Jesus, dude. We samurai again. Double stronger. They will instant kill. Well, I got total defeated. I do like that the screen faded to like a sepia tone. That was kind of a neat little touch there. Like, you're so dead that the colors are different now. I apologize if this has been said before. Enemies that appear slightly ahead of the others are front row and take more melee damage. And those in the back. Until the front foes are defeated. Wait, the enemies have a row system too? I haven't really noticed that. Thank you, Damien. Was that your first time whiting out? In-game, yes. They insta-killed you on a wipe. It's an attack called Guillotine. In-game? Rogue effect? The Nokia in-game? Let's bite one. Like the Pokemon move? I don't know. Sleep him. Nick the Frenchie? I wish. Got him. No, Fumi, don't wake him up. Or, yeah, knock him out that way. That's fine. Okay, so we got the stun gun before. I don't think it's as good as the Coma hit, which is the best name you could give to a weapon. Let's use a twister here. Excellent party game. I still have 34 squats to do, everyone. My legs are feeling it. Alright, that did decent damage, but not like a ton more than his regular attack does. Call us companions. What loyal friends they are. Nice, Fumi. Oh my god, Nick the Frenchie. Yeah, no, it's scary. I don't know if I am prepared to talk about this right now. Let's use Tiny K. Also, before I get into this battle, let's heal up. What's up, dog? The Hobobob? He's like a Pegasus, I think. Okay, there's only one of them this time. Alright, just looking at the walls to see if they cracked. God, what an obnoxious to navigate tower. You see what to do here. I mean, like, if all I have to do... Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, okay, this is tricky. Let's reset it. What if I just do something like this first? Yeah, that's it, actually. Hold on, I didn't do what I was thinking before. Alright, that works just fine. There we go, okay. Side up, that puzzle was a lot easier than other puzzles I've done. But a lot harder than other puzzles that I've done. KJ right now, yeah, them gears. No, I like that icon in the chat, Lahobo Bob, because those gears are absolutely not moving. Guys, I did a puzzle, like, without taking 40 minutes on it. I went back to that one puzzle that I thought took me forever, with, like, the bombs and the panels. It actually only took me 20 minutes. Which just feels like forever if I'm not making progress in a game, you know? But I will make some progress on these games. Let's do 20 squats, everyone. Ooh, that is like it. And I might even go jogging after this. Have my legs really scream at me. Okay. 20 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 25 more. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right. Good set. Ha ha ha. Why? You know, I would love if Dagger showed up. Regardless of what he did. Unless he showed up and was like, you know what? I don't like your sunglasses. And then he left. I'd be like, oh! Whew. Okay. That looks right. Are you gonna do the world's hardest puzzle? And get all the dragon eggs? Krolix, I don't know about this. Glasses changed, says YY. Alright, you get another. Didn't you start the stream with a glasses change? That was today, right? Time is so weird lately. How does he climb a ladder with those flappy arms? Oh no. Did I? I didn't see you change them. You know, that was today, right? Ouch. Instant kill. Escaped. Soul Wave. How are you? Those ninjas move 2 steps for every one of yours. I think they move 3. Did I see that wrong? Oh, he's still here. Okay. Knife thrower is so brutal. Just got off work and have a light weekend. Not quite sure what to do with myself this weekend. Hey, why? Me neither. I'm glad you're here. The named hardest puzzle is an extra puzzle. It's a slider puzzle of varying sized platforms. Point being, yeah, it's really hard to outrun them. Unless you gotta stun lock them. Which I'm sure the speedruns do that. Does Lexus have green hair? I actually can't tell. And a lab coat. Good, just came back from the library. Hell yeah, good for you. Literature. Okay, maybe it is just 2. Sometimes I think it's 3 though. But maybe I was wrong about that. Yeah, like a lime green, kind of green. Richard, that's what they should call it. Gonna go check in on the wife. Medical transport company. Her insurance is paying for it. Screamed and yelled at her the other day. She's not having a good day. That's so stupid. Give me their number. I'll scream at them. Why? Let's publicly shame this company. Well, tell her if she shows up again, I will say very nice things. I will scream nice things at her. Thank you for your continued support! It means so much to me! I'll never forget your generosity! Why is that sound effect, like, extra quiet in that room? Offered the same thing. Wife is scared, and scared she'll be banned. And won't give it to me. Oh my god. Should we try to figure out this puzzle the way it's intended? That doesn't change? Okay. I see. Okay. Maybe not. Okay, that wasn't that hard. Fly away later, yo, YY, appreciate you. Alright, I had to ensure at least a neutral start there. Let's samurai a ninja here. I can actually have Bork defend. So that, like, someone maybe survives, I don't know. We'll do this. IWDY, what's going on? I had to rename the pet named IWDY because people have been generous. But welcome back. KarmaJolt is great, says Quick Guns. Nightwish, hello. Fancy meeting you in line at Home Depot. Gonna have to drive soon. Take my like, and don't forget to hydrate. Hey, Nightwish? Yeah, no, I got extra. Thanks for showing up. Now I think we just attack. But of course they pull out the big guns. And the quick guns, because they're ninjas. Right, quick guns? Dead. Tiny K escapes right before he could have gotten experience. How hath I been performing on this virtual realm of my daughter's wedding? We actually got party wiped at one point. That was nice. To get by that guy. Trial key. I only have it for like 30 days. Oh, I see. Oh, I might have messed it up. Okay. Shoot. Was there anything in here? Hey, I know this guy. That's Hans, right? Excuse me. Fumi is like the only capsule monster that won't ever run. And we saw him run earlier. What's wrong, Hans? I can't move my body. Something's here, Bork. This feeling, could it be? Yeah, I sense it. It's like Gades, but somehow more than that. I'm Gades' older brother. Hades. I don't know. It's probably not his name. You must be strong to move in these energy waves. But I see that one doesn't move. What? Yo, IW, you heading out? Hey, appreciate you clicking that like button. It's based on guts for running? I didn't know that, Gregory Fitness. You seem to have the game knowledge. I think the Radish and Fumi are the highest. Oh, the chances that they won't run away are based on their guts. Or I guess the higher your guts, the less chance that they will run from battle. You must not feel embarrassed. That is the normal way of things in the waves. What? What the hell are you talking about? Just when you're riding the waves, bro. You must be Bork. Yes, I feel your power. It's strong, yet very pure. Who are you? I call myself Amon, Master of Chaos. Isn't that like a bird guy in the, possibly Shining Force games? Amon, Master of Chaos. Can we shorten it to something? So you're one of those 4 Sinistrals, huh? How about the other 2? They're way sexier than I am. Wait, what was his voice? I already forgot. I see you know about us already, but it matters not. You can do nothing to stop us. The other 2, Deos and Aaron, will descend soon. Too bad you can't even get close to them unless you do that crazy glitch where you turn a frog into Aaron. I saw you post that on a short the other day. That was pretty neat. Shut your mouth! Guy, that was really dumb. Do not throw away your life so fast. I shall show you true terror in time. Time? That sounds terrifying. May I play this too much as a child? You alright, Guy? Yeah, but who are you? This doesn't look good. Gady's power is nothing compared to Amon's. I'm so embarrassed I was unable to move even a step. I cowered before Amon. That's normal. Yeah, you're pretty terrifying. Pretty handsome guy. I overestimated myself. I'll practice and get a lot stronger. Yeah, just level up a bunch. Not in the ancient cave. It doesn't work, though. By the way, did you get the gem the princess was talking about? No, not yet. It should be inside that door. Fade to black? This is... I don't see any gems anywhere. What about that thing directly in front of you? What's that? Yeah, there's only this blue stone, that's all. No, you idiots. This is it. This stone is a gem. Do you not know what a gem is? That blue stone is a gem. It looks like an ordinary stone. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because I am a colorblind guy, but that stone doesn't seem very blue. Blue, says Sideup? Looks green to me. Yeah, same. Okay, thank you. Always seemed weird to me that they call it blue, and the sprite is clearly green. Gregory Fitness. Maybe it's one of those things, like, you know how the ancient Greeks didn't have a word for the color blue? Have you heard about this? And they would just describe the sky as, like, the color of wine. And it's been theorized that maybe they just didn't have the specific, like, rods or cones to see that shade of blue in particular, or there was some genetic reason why they couldn't quite see blue. It is that, says Grimburn. That's gotta be what's happening here. Except for green instead of blue. Yeah, they called the sea the Wine Dark Sea. Yeah. Japan didn't have separate names for green and blue. Grimburn, is that real? Yes, this is just a stone, but this should be it. I'll return it to the castle. Nobody had a word for the color green at some point. It was just called green. I mean blue. What was that about? Say, Bork, why don't we go back to the castle too? Okay. Wife lady, get us out of here. That's why the green apples are Ao Ringo. Ao is blue. They don't... Japan didn't have separate names for green and blue. Damn, I gotta look that up. So they couldn't tell the difference between a channel moderator and a channel member? Is that what you're saying, Grimburn? That's kind of crazy to think about. Midori is a more recent word invention. Yo, love me some Midori, by the way. A green liqueur that is delicious. No, it was just considered a different shade of blue. That's crazy. Well, I am gonna save the game here now, everybody. That was a decent stream. Thank you so much for being so generous. Let's finish off with these 9 squats, and then probably later tonight, I'll either do some more of this or maybe some Skies of Arcadia. I was expecting to do more Ninja Gaiden 2, but we beat it in one sitting last night. On our first attempt in one stream. Don't they also use blue lights instead of green for traffic lights? In Lufia, you mean, Rug Effect? Let's do 9 squats. And then I will definitely be done. That's me trying to bait some donations out of you. Alright, let's do 9. Ready? 1, 2, 3, midnight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. Thanks everybody for all the new channel members, and thank you so much for watching me play a little bit of Lufia 2. Let's save it here. Hey, Soulwave, I'm glad you made it too. Update the reps counter. And call that a stream. Hey, thank you, everybody, for watching me play Lufia 2 on the Super SNES system. I'll be back around 7 Eastern with maybe some more of this or maybe some Skies of Arcadia. Gregory Fitness, yeah, no, I'm feeling it. I might try to go jogging, too. But hey, until next time, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great. Also, this is Ripley at the top of my shirt. Ha! East 500. I'll see you tonight, maybe. Thanks for stopping by and clicking that like button.